Hey guys, it's Megan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is another one of my one brand, four products videos. And today's brand that we are focusing on is one of my personal favorites of all time. It is a high-end brand. It is Charlotte Tilbury. Yay! I freaking love this brand so much. There's very few things that I've tried by her that I don't like. And yeah, I just want to talk to you guys about some more products of hers that I've tried that I haven't really featured all that much on my channel. We all know I love her lipsticks, the cream eyeshadows, the Film Star Bronze and Glow palette, the blushes. Like, I don't have any of those included in this video because I have beaten that horse plenty. You all know that I love those so much. So today we are going to talk about four products, and they are, I think, a pretty fair representation of the brand as a whole. One of them has a ton of products in it, and so I think this is a really good setup to kind of give you guys a general idea of what you can expect from Charlotte Tilbury. But again, I have a bunch of favorites, so I'm going to make sure I list all of these four products as well as my favorites down below so you guys can shop those if you are interested. First up, I think that it is only right that we start with foundation, and the only foundation by Charlotte Tilbury that I have ever tried is the Light Wonder foundation. I have it in the shade Too Fair, and I really like this foundation. I find that it's great for light makeup days, and I'm actually wearing it on my skin today. I also have the It Cosmetics CC cream mixed in, so I really think this is great for like a low maintenance makeup routine. If you don't wear a lot of heavy makeup every day and just want some light coverage, I think this is beautiful. It has SPF in it, I'm pretty sure. I think there's SPF in this, but it doesn't say on the bottle. And I would really compare it to the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. The texture is very similar, and I'll insert a cutaway of me kind of showing you guys what this looks like. Shade is pretty good for my skin. It's maybe a little bit dark, but I think that it works well in the transitional months between winter and summer. And I really, really like this. I don't have any complaints about it. I think it's just the kind of product I need for the days when I don't want to put a ton of effort into my makeup. So I really, really would recommend this. And again, it is a very light coverage. It's a kind of moussey texture, and the finish is somewhere between luminous and matte. I wouldn't say that it's one or the other. Love this, would totally recommend it, and let's move on to the next product. Next I have a palette from Charlotte Tilbury, and the story of this one is kind of a little bit sad. It is the Seductive Beauty 5-minute face, or instant look in a palette, 5-minute face on the go Seductive Beauty. So I got this last July during the Nordstrom anniversary sale, and it was before this particular palette had launched on Charlotte Tilbury's site even. And I bought it because I thought that it was the Natural Beauty palette. I was not aware that there were two different palettes. I thought I was getting the Natural Beauty palette, which I had seen rave reviews about by all of my favorite beauty bloggers, and I really, really, really wanted it. So I ordered it from the Nordstrom anniversary sale, and it took forever to get to me. I actually had to go to the carrier to pick it up because it was having issues with delivery. I had to talk to Nordstrom about changing my address because they shipped it to my address from college. It was just a nightmare to get this palette in my hands, and I finally did. So here's what it looks like, because I'm being such a tease and talking about it and not even showing you guys. But it has 3 eyeshadows, 2 blushes, bronzer, and a highlighter. And I really, really love the idea behind this palette. I think it is great. I think it's great for somebody who loves minimal makeup and doesn't want to have to put a lot of thought into putting their makeup on every day. This has everything that you could need for your face, and I really like that a lot. Let's just talk about each one individually. I really, really love this Eye Brighten shade for the brow bone and inner corner. I think it is a beautiful highlight. I really like this kind of taupey shade for a just transition shade on the lid. And then this is my favorite ever smoking shade. So if I have a kind of pale gold eye on, I will take a dab of this and just kind of work it into the outer corner. And it is the prettiest, just smoky outer corner shade. I love it so much. 9 times out of 10, if I have a kind of smoky outer corner, it's from this, and I love it a ton. I've been reaching for it so much lately. I love both of these cheek shades. I don't have either of these on today, but I really love Charlotte Tilbury's blushes, and I have not found any quality difference in this palette compared to the blushes, the standalone blushes, or even the Film Star Bronze and Glow palette. And so I really like these. I just don't reach for this palette in particular for my blush very often because these pans are kind of small and my blush brush kind of spills over, and I just don't find it easy to use or easy to get to the product, so I don't normally use either of those very often. And then same goes for the bronzer shade. I have a massive, I'm telling you, massive bronzer brush. I mean, this thing is huge. It's like the entire size of my cheek. And so there is spillover if I try to get some bronzer out of here. So I don't really reach for this for bronzer very often either. And I really like the highlight on this. It is a little bit pinkier than the Film Star Bronze and Glow highlight, which I like. I like having 2 different shades of Charlotte Tilbury highlighters. But I don't reach for this very often, again, just because I have so many highlighters, and that's not anything against this palette. The quality is beautiful, and I would totally use this more if I needed it, but I just don't reach for it that often because there are other highlighters in my collection that I prefer more. So all in all, I really love this product. I think all of the products in it are beautiful and great quality, but I am kind of sad that I didn't get the Natural Beauty instead of this one, just because it is a little bit deeper and not quite as everyday shades for me, but it still works and I still love it and I still make it work for what I want. If you're looking for a way to test a bunch of Charlotte Tilbury products in one, there's the Natural Beauty and then this one. If you are a minimal makeup person, I would look for the Natural Beauty over this one, or if you have fairer skin tones, I would look for the Natural Beauty over this one. And deeper skin tones, I think, might like this one better. So that is what I have to say about the Instant Look in a palette. I do love it, but I think I could love it more. Next I have a mascara. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes Mascara. The thing with this mascara is I love it. I genuinely think it is an amazing mascara. I think it does such a great job of really darkening your lashes and thickening them and lengthening them. And it has a very wet formula, and as you can see, the brush is very bristly. I wish that it were a little drier and that the bristles didn't touch my eyelid whenever I swipe them through my lashes, but otherwise it's a really good mascara. My issue that I have with it is it gets everywhere. Like, it is the easiest mascara to smudge ever. This is the kind of mascara that you, like, if you look back into the early 2000s or the 1990s where there was just a ton of mascara dripping down face, crying in TV, this would be one of those mascaras. Like, I cannot wear this to the gym. It will drip all underneath my eyes. Even if it's just a hot day and my face is a little sweatier, and I'm going to use a word that I know a lot of people hate, but if my face is a little bit moist, it will just leave little black smudges all underneath my eyes, and whenever I take it off, it just gets everywhere. I find with a lot of my mascaras that around my eyes will get a little gray as I'm washing my makeup off, but this just makes a super dark black area all around your eye whenever you're trying to take it off, so it just takes a lot to get off. And so for that reason, I don't think I'm going to be purchasing this again. I find myself at the gym a lot more often than I did when I got this, and it just was not a good gym mascara at all, and I tend to end up wearing mascara to the gym a lot of the time. I have other mascaras that I love more, and I wouldn't recommend that you buy this unless you are a perpetually dry face person and never sweat and never have to worry about mascara smudging. Then try it out, because it's a really great mascara. I wish that I could use it more, or I wish that she would come out with a waterproof version. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Waterproof? Charlotte Tilbury, please make a waterproof version of this, because I would be all over that. For now, I'm going to have to say goodbye to the Legendary Lashes, and I I think you guys can find better out there. And then last but not least, I have one of Charlotte Tilbury's lip glosses. This one I think is in Hall of Fame. This is just a pretty run-of-the-mill pink lip gloss. I am not a massive fan of this. I have other lip glosses that I love more, but what I do like this for is it kind of shears out any lip color that you're wearing. So today I have on Secret Selma, which is one of her Matte Revolution or Hot Lips lipsticks, and I have this gloss over it just to kind of give it a more sheer appearance. And this has become my gloss that I just throw over any lip color. Generally with my lip glosses, I'm super precious about the doe foot applicators. I don't want to get a bunch of lipstick on them and make the shade of the doe foot applicator change or get lip color into the lip gloss. Like, I'm just super weird about that, but I don't care when it comes to this lip gloss. So this is the lip gloss that I just throw over any lip color if I just want to make it a shinier, glossier finish, and I don't have to feel bad about messing up any of my lip glosses. So I'm making it work. It's not my favorite lip gloss ever. I don't think that it has anything special at all about it, but it works for what I use it for. So I mean, I would recommend it if you need a everything lip gloss because it does a great job, but it's not revolutionary or life-changing, so you don't have to have it. And that is all I have for my one brand 4 products on Charlotte Tilbury. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and leave me a comment down below if you have other brands that you want me to do this kind of video over, just a comprehensive overview of the brand. So that's all I've got for today. Check out my link to subscribe right here, and then I have a previous video on my last one brand 4 products, and that was Glossier, I'm pretty sure. So check out both of those links. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!